got a van, and he just goes and wherever you are and fixes it, huh?
That'd be a fun job.
It would, I know, but that's what he did. He worked in like a bike shop forever, and then said, "How do I get out of this? Do my own thing." America's great this way, right? You can, anything's possible, and he's pursuing his passion.
That's great.
Did you always want to work for Caltrans?
No.
How did you end up working for Caltrans?
I was about 20 years in newspapers and kind of saw where that was going, downhill in the newsroom.
What'd you do at the newsroom?
I was mostly in sports. I was a sports reporter starting out,
kidding.
and then I worked on the copy desk.
Ah, cool. I had no idea. And where was that?
All over. Six newspapers, mostly in California and Oregon.
No kidding.
Yeah.
So then, what was the transition into Caltrans? Because what are you, like the public relations guy?
Yeah, public information. So I thought it's not what I was doing, but it was still similar. I still do some writing and social media and stuff like that.
I see.
Get out in the field and talk to you guys.
Yeah, and that's it, like writing press releases and all that. Do you have a background in writing?
Yeah, I was an English major at Davis, so did a little bit of writing there.
See, everybody's got a story. I think it's cool. I had no idea about your past, that you were a sports writer. Yeah. Where'd you grow up?
Sacramento.
Sacramento, okay.
Yeah.
So, and is that where you still are now?
No, the district office is in Marysville, and I live across the river in Yuba City.
Okay.
So,
that's easy. I just keep coming up.
3 mile commute.
Is this like your district? You work in Tahoe?
Yeah. So I have El Dorado County and the Tahoe Basin. So I try and get up here a couple times a month, especially during construction.
Yeah. No, and I know that's why you're in here to talk about that. I was saying to you, this construction, this main project that's going on Highway 50. It's been really cool how easy. I think the traffic's flowing really well. That lane shift, still 2 lanes westbound, 2 lanes eastbound's been really good.
Yeah, I told you I drove through at 5 last night, and you slow down a little bit, obviously getting through, but you're getting through, and maybe adds 5 minutes to your trip, maybe. But yeah, it's worked out really nice to be able to do that and keep traffic moving.
When we shift in September to working on the westbound lanes, will that change a little bit?
Yeah, so we're trying to finish up all the curb, gutter, and sidewalk on the eastbound direction next week, and then we'll switch and really focus on the westbound side, curb, gutter, and sidewalk. And then in September, that's going to be more impactful when we go down to 1 lane in each direction, and that's when they do the big grind and pave. They're going to tear up all the asphalt that's out there and replace it, and that's similar exactly how we did it last year post Labor Day.
And that's where they take off that surface of...
They go all the way down to the dirt, yeah.
Oh, they go down to the dirt. They take it all up.
They take it all up.
What do you do with the old asphalt?
They can reuse it. The contractor can. It's theirs once they tear it up. So, yeah.
Damn, so they kind of score, huh, if it's like recyclable.
I don't know.
Oh, man. Got all this asphalt. Don't even know what to do with it. Yeah. Any other major projects? It sounds like the one over by Emerald Bay, that's all cleaned up and done?
All finished there, yeah. It's really weird for me to only have one project in Tahoe.
It really is just one.
Yeah, for us.
Right, sure. No, of course, it's Caltrans.
Fannie Bridge is a federal project over in Tahoe City, and then of course NDOT has their project on 28.
Yeah.
But for me, just one.
Man, it's exciting for those guys working Caltrans. I was checking it out the other day, like just standing by the side of the road and cars going. I was out, I think, off 88 watching. It's a dangerous job, man.
It is. Yeah.
It really is, huh?
Especially at night when they have the lights out there, but you're still coned off and cars are going by at 50 miles an hour.
Yeah.
It's
important. It's important, man. I mean, we're always pitching that, slow down in construction zones and double the fines, but the consequences are lethal, man. I think do the guys get paid well?
They should, yeah. And, we do, every year we do a Caltrans memorial for fallen workers. We've had over 150 deaths for Caltrans workers on the job. So.
That's kind of what I was wanting to ask, but couldn't go there. But yeah, you got to, so it is, it's a dangerous job. And you guys are switching, I've noticed in the past, we used to have all orange vehicles, and now I'm starting to see white vehicles. Isn't that bad when there's snow? Isn't that like a camouflage?
Well, it's white with the big orange stripe and some blue stripes. So I drove a Chevy Cruze up here, and it's really bright, kind of obnoxious, but I think people see it.
That's the idea, huh? Yeah. And do the workers that work for Caltrans, I noticed when they're out there, some of the guys have the orange vest, traditional orange, but some rock the green vest. And I'm like, does that identify them as somebody different, like on an aircraft carrier? Like the guys in the orange vest are doing this, and the other guys are doing that?
No, when I started, we were actually wearing yellow, and there are green, and now we're kind of going back to orange. So
those are the guys that just haven't got a new uniform yet?
Right. late guys to the warehouse. Yeah.
Right? Junior varsity guys out there.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Anything else to tell people about the construction there on Highway 50?
Just remind to go if they want more information. Tahoe Roads is our campaign for Tahoe projects, and we do have NDOT's information out there too. So anyone who wants to know what's going on, TahoeRoads.com.
Cool. Steve from CalTrans. We'll take a break and when we come back. Your 7-day Lake Tahoe forecast up next.
All right, you're looking at view.